I love this show, you guys. It's so fun.
Thank you so
And it looks
much.
like you had a lot of fun.
We had a lot of fun. You can
Yeah,
tell.
it
No,
was the best. Hated it. Yeah, the best.
No, I'll be doing the next season alone.
yeah, I'm fine.
Just kidding. No, I would. I'm just so happy I got to do it with you, and I respect him and learned so much from him as a professional. But just doing it with a friend made it so fun, and like it really, even though it's like very long days, and obviously a long show, it really like registered as social. Like I'd go home and my body was exhausted, but like even. It just like, I don't know.
Well,
it
actually,
just was fun.
many times after a 14-hour day, we still
would hang out
at her house, have food.
I mean, we were horizontal.
Yeah, we laid down.
Yeah,
but we ate.
I love it.
Yeah.
That
Was
is
it?
so
Yeah,
cute.
right?
So I've been hearing Gigi talk about her, like, how she fell in love with you, basically.
Yeah,
and
which is so nice.
just wanted to.
Yeah, I have been talking. Can you talk about how you fell in love with me, like for once today, please?
I fell in love immediately. It was obviously immediate.
So you came to her apartment for tea.
Yeah, I.
So here's the thing.
We're gonna shorten the beginning of the story because we've told it so
Yeah.
many times. But pretty much, he was at Eva Chen's office. I was like, I'm gonna shoot my shot. I FaceTime him. Do you want to come over for lunch?
That she also said, and we haven't said this before, but I need to make this really clear because I've got it on video. She also said, "Oh my gosh, if you were straight, I would marry you." Thank you so much.
Did I say that?
You did, which was so nice.
yeah.
Which was so nice.
I love your energy. I mean,
Thanks, my love.
you're even better in person than you are
Thanks,
on TV.
my love. And so, but there is a common mistake. People think she made me tea. I've never had you make tea. We just like order
tea,
food.
It was like, okay,
We just ordered food. It was lovely.
I don't even think I think we like sat on the floor and I like offered you
Yeah.
guys water.
Yeah.
We've been making it sound very
Yeah.
fancy. We didn't like have
It
a
was
tea
just like a
party.
hangout.
Yeah,
I
hang
was
out.
on the couch.
Yeah.
They came and like we sat on the
Okay,
couch.
we stole her snacks. It was me,
Yeah,
Jonathan,
yeah.
and
Okay,
she were
fine.
like, "Can we take snacks from
Yeah,
your
that's
kitchen?"
what happened.
Yes,
Perfect.
They still do that now.
we still do that.
So what was your first impression of Gigi?
Loved. I was really shocked. So Gigi was the first famous person. Don't barf. She was like the first famous person that I had properly met outside of like a talk show, whatever.
Yeah.
And it was only a month or so after the show came out, not even. And so I just expected her to be quiet and guarded and not really say anything because she was a superstar. I just thought she's
I
probably
expected
not...
you to be so famous in your living room.
Yeah, like you wouldn't be able to talk about anything real. Like you can't tell them anything because it might get leaked. She laid it all out.
Right.
And so I think that was the most surprising for all of us. We were like, oh, she has no filter. That's great. She can be a real friend.
Yeah.
So that was the most surprising thing is how chill she was.
That's so awesome. I love that. And I think that's something
I don't know why I trusted you guys so
I have
quickly.
no
That's so
idea.
weird.
You were already wrong too.
It's an
So-
energy.
But it's so unlike me. Yeah, I think I just like
It's a gut.
I let Netflix do the first half of like the process of like these are safe people.
Yeah.
I should really just I should just do dating from Netflix too.
You really
Yeah.
should.
Just-
That's
just
how
much
you live your
easier.
whole life. Anyone that's in your life has come from a Netflix show. Yes.
Or they just have a separate casting unit just for me.
Yes.
Oh, you guys, I want to be on this show. This is fun. This is a great time. But Gigi, you did say Netflix was not easy on you. Like, we
Yeah.
look at you and we think, well, what show wouldn't want Gigi Hadid?
No.
But
Well, I think that most people would assume, especially when Tan, did the first season, and the first part, how it happened, the first part of what happened is that Tan makes a call or a statement, which is like, Gigi would be really good for this. We're great friends, right? And I think most people would think that after that first step, that would be kind of be like it would be a yes or no,
Right.
whatever. But yeah, it's their job at Netflix, obviously, to make sure that we would be great on camera, even if we tell you we're best friends and like we're so cute and fun together.
It would be a massive risk.
I mean, 90% of my best friends who like I think are like so hilarious and we think we're so hilarious together. If you put us in front of a camera, we would not be funny or even be able
Right.
to talk.
right.
So, me and Tan are very unique in that way as friends.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
I love the pairing. You guys have great guest judges. We have Bella come on, which is very
Yeah.
cool.
So
we
fun.
have Isabel Marant. We have, Emma. It's like the
Icons.
list is insane.
The list is
Donatella.
insane.
Icons. Yeah.
What was it like having these greats join you?
Amazing. Like actually mind blowing. The fact that Donatella and Isabel and Olivia were willing to travel across the world to be on the show it really speaks to their character and what they believe of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
Yeah, and I think that it was such a joy for me to see them obviously meet and critique these young designers and give them that experience, but then also showing the side of these fashion people that I know and love to the world, where usually like you don't get Donatella Versace on TV. You know what I mean?
So
You get to see her be herself when you're on a shoot with her, when you're in her office and doing the fittings, and the way that she makes her own comments to her team and critiques and whatever. Like, that personality is really who she is in a fitting for one of her shows. So to be able to put that in front of these designers and then show that to the world is showing a side of my life and my experience with these creatives that is such a joy. And I think that it's so awesome that people get to see them in this light. And the fashion industry in general, you know what I mean, is given this reputation that is very catty and cold and exclusive. And I think this really shows the inclusivity, the excitement, the kindness, the warmness of these fashion icons.
That's so well said. You're both parents.
We are.
Did the babies come to set? I know they're babies.
So mine couldn't, because mine was only 6 months old, and traveling across the country was way too difficult, unfortunately.
Mine was with her dad the first half of when we were, so the first 2 weeks, because it was a new job for me. I wanted to get settled in. But then when she was with me the second half, I really understood the run of day more. I understood where, she would be safe and all those things. So I think as a mom, you have to like map that out in your head before you're like, okay, and yeah, it just also gave me the chance to make sure I was doing the best I could on this job. So I'm really lucky to have that ability, and we had so much fun when she could join us. It was awesome.
She came in.
Yeah.
She walked the runway, which was so cute.
She was just like looking at the cool way that it lit up.
It was so cute.
She didn't know it was a runway.
Yeah,
She was like, this
I
is
know,
a
I
cool
know,
light
I
up
know.
floor.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
good. I hope you both are saving all of your looks for your children one day.
We borrow most of our
they all went
looks.
back.
But she has a great like basic jean collection for me, and great t-shirts and stuff like that, and cashmere sweaters, which last a long time. Take care of them. I'm just into like staple pieces that you take care of. And
I don't know if you've seen the chatter about your looks during this press tour.
Well, this press tour is it's fun. Is there chatter about it? I've been doing the press tour so much that I haven't looked at the phone, but
slaying.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Like, I don't know how you do it, but you look freaking amazing.
You just like autopilot. You just keep going.